Welcome to Collective Minds, exploring perception and instinct in our shared reality. Welcome to
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the Collective Minds podcast. Little one for you here today. So saw this. Downed U.S. pilot reported seeing Iranian drones swarm in Jellyfish formation. Saw this the other day, and it instantly clicked in my head. Let's find out. U.S. fighter jet pilot rescued by special forces after being shot down over Iran in April described a shocking sight before ejecting from his aircraft. Multiple Iranian drones hovering in the air, moving as one, in a formation that resembled a jellyfish, according to 4 sources familiar with the matter. The account, which has not been previously reported, was shared by the F-15 pilot with intelligence officials during a debriefing after the incident. It immediately set off a firestorm of debate within the U.S. intelligence community that is yet to be resolved. If the airman really saw what he described, a formation moving in unison, it would be an alarming advance in Iranian drone capabilities. Multiple drones interconnected and moving as one, with smaller drones below the bigger drones like legs. One of the sources familiar with the pilot's witness account told CNN, "Real alien shit." Another source told CNN the pilot described witnessing a minefield of drones in the air, while the exact cause of the F-15 downing is still being investigated. Initial reports indicated that it was possible the drone formation had in some way enabled Iran to shoot down the American jet, according to 2 of the sources. So my guess with this is either they were the ones that shot him down or kept tabs on him for the other aircraft to shoot him down. The F-15 carried a crew of 2, a pilot and a weapons system officer. U.S. forces immediately launched search and rescue efforts. The downing of the F-15 fighter jet marked the first time a U.S. aircraft has been shot down over Iran during the conflict. The pilot was rescued hours after ejecting from the aircraft, while the weapons systems officer evaded Iranian capture in the mountains for more than a day before also being rescued. It is not clear if the weapons system officer also saw the drone formation. He was probably told to be quiet. They probably didn't know what this guy had seen. This seems like technology that the U.S. would not want us to know that our enemies have, because then they would have to come out and admit what we have as well, which I'm sure is far more advanced. A second aircraft, an A-10, was down during the rescue effort, but that pilot managed to eject safely outside of Iranian airspace. U.S. intelligence officials disagreed on how to interpret what the F-15 pilot described and whether the pilot could recount the incident clearly. For one thing, he was concussed in the crash. It was his second time being shot out of the sky during the Iran war. He had also been among the pilots down in a friendly fire incident of Kuwaiti forces early in the conflict, according to 2 of the sources. Had he witnessed a mature capability that U.S. intelligence wasn't aware of, a beta test, a mirage in the desert? The intelligence officials conducting the debrief said something to the effect of, "Are you sure you saw what you are saying you saw?" The U.S. Air Force directed queries to U.S. Central Command, which did not directly address questions from CNN. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence did not reply to a request for comment. The questions about Iran's drone program come as the U.S. and Tehran negotiate a deal that would end the Iran war. Having begun a 60-day window for talks as part of a ceasefire last week, those talks are expected to focus on Iran's nuclear program, though a wide range of issues have been raised by both parties. That's getting closer to being official, now that we know. Like I said, this article is from just a couple days ago, and it's really interesting, because I would like to believe that this is not technology that they created on their own, right? That they got it probably from China, or maybe even Russia. Russia and Ukraine have been using drones to fight each other for years now. And they're coming at a mysterious conspiracy kind of angle here where, it's technology that just seems so far out of reach. But this is exactly what China's using all the time for their light shows. We're doing it now as well. But what this really reminded me of was not too long ago. It's a big mystery, and it's directly connected with UFOs and alien. So, whether you've seen it this will be the first time you've seen it, or you've seen it before. This is the Jellyfish. They're calling it a UAP. So, unidentified aerial phenomena, or UFO, unidentified flying object. The Jellyfish UFO. Now let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think this right here, depending on size, because it's really hard to tell, could this actually be a bunch of drones or drone-like technology moving together as one? Is this what that pilot saw? Because this was over Iraq a few years ago. Year or two, I believe. But is this what they're talking about? Is this what he saw? And is this some sort of new age technology that the US government doesn't want us to know that our enemies have? Because then it would prompt them to having to release and admit that we have more advanced technology that we are able to use, and possibly might have to start using if they're using things like this. The guy was shot out of the sky twice in just a few months, it looks like. So yeah, thankfully he's alright, and it sounds like his teammate there was alright as well. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.